Hey guys, David Dash Off-Road, and this week, doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a camp chair review because, this is our camp just here by the way, we are out at the Vic High Country. We need to take everything we need for 4 people, 8 days in this car. And we looked at the deck chairs that we usually take to, camping, that sort of thing with the caravan, and there was no way at all it was going to fit. So we had to think up another option, lightweight, compact, that sort of thing. So I'm not talking about these types of chairs. I'm talking about these types of chairs, the ones just here. So these are all lightweight, readily available from, BCF, Snowies, that sort of thing. And I'm going to go through what they weigh, what the weight rating of them is, and how much they cost. I'll put them in order for you. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go through each of the chairs, and this one we got from Snowies. It's an Explorer Planet Earth. We've got a Denali, Anaconda. This was a special from BCF, got this one for a good price. Also Snowies is the Oz Trail stuff, and Spinifex at Anaconda too. Alright, first up, these are in order of price. I'm not going to say what I paid for each one of them, but to give you an idea, we've got the Explore at the top end and go down to the Spinifex at the bottom end. So we're ranging between 35 and probably 130, something like that. Right, this isn't about how big your bum is, but it's how much weight the chair can take. So these are 100 kilos. These are 110 kilos, 120 and 130 kilos weight capacity. But what's really interesting, these 3 chairs, these 2 chairs, when I put them next to each other, I really can't see a difference. They look mechanically identical, the plastic looks the same, even the way the little notches are on the feet are exactly the same. But if you remember, this was the more expensive chair and this was the lesser expensive chair, so interesting. Next, how much do they weigh for the weight conscious? Not what they can take, but how much they physically weigh. These ones up this end are 2.3 kilograms, and then we get down pretty much, I'll check the weight on this one, does it say? I'd say this is just under 2 kilos. And then these 3 are like 800 grams, they weigh nothing. So I guess hiking sort of side, or if you're very weight conscious. And at the same time, if you look at how much they pack up, they're all relatively small, like about that size. But these 2 are ever so slightly larger, like that. These ones are nothing. You can put them in any spot in your car without even thinking about it. With these compact, lightweight chairs, there seems to be 2 main constructions. So I'll turn them upside down so you can see. There's this type, which is a bit longer and the poles are made out of steel, or there's this type of construction, and this is an aluminium super light. But then you get into the little nuances between each chair. Now, if you put your bum in any 3 of these, for me, I think they feel about the same. These 2 give you a bit more space, maybe for the bigger bums, but very comfortable. They're all very comfortable, to be honest, but these just take up physically a bit more room and they're a little bit wider, which is kind of nice. Now, the back of them, they're a little bit tricky to put together, and we're going to get the kids to help us put these together in a minute. But I'll show you these 2. When you're putting them together, you basically put the frame together. I'll show you that in a minute, and then you have to get these to fit over the edge, and this is the hard bit. You've got to like bend and flex this over. Whereas this particular one, so this is the Oz Trail Composite Camp Light Discovery. This one has got a little ring pull thing, so you can grab it and pull it over the top. That is a winning feature. However, and I apologise for not bringing it, this one works best in sand, because when you get it, and this is the Oz Trail Camp Light Traveller, it's got a net that goes over the base, so when you're on sand, it can't bog in. So this one's better for sand, this one's better for maybe kids putting together, that sort of thing. Okay, when you get them out of the bag, that's what they look like. Now, the most expensive one doesn't have a Velcro strap around it, but the one from BCF that I got on special does have a Velcro strap, and you don't have these legs going wild all over the place when you're trying to wrap it up and put it back in the bag. But it's really not that hard to put together. Everything has got like elastic ropes built into it. You've got to do something really wrong to not be able to put this together correctly. Basically sits like this. You've got your mesh that goes on the inside. You always do the bottom first, and then the tops last. First time you do it, it's a bit tight, but then they stretch a bit. So it doesn't take long. Be careful if you're around fires and it's windy. It's very easy for these to blow away. They are so light, they might end up in the fire. So at the end of the night, put them like that. Or even if you leave your chair to go get a beer, put them like that, because when you come back, it might be in the fire. So I didn't want to embarrass myself putting these chairs together to show you how they can be done, but I thought more importantly, people want to know if their kids can put the chairs together, because who wants to put up, 3, 4, 5 chairs when you get to camp? So let's see if kids can do it. All right, we have, representing the chair builders,
I'm Declan and I'm 11.
all right.
I'm Mia and I'm 12.
Good.
I'm Ashley and I'm almost 7.
Great.
4.
You're 4.
I'm Sam and I'm 8.
I'm Hope and I'm 12.
All right, here's the chairs on the count of 3. Ready, set, 3. Question still stands, which one was the most comfortable? And look, I'm not going to answer that because that's quite an individual thing. To be honest, they're all pretty comfortable. If I had to really pin it down, maybe the orange one. They're all comfortable, they're all good. So hope you like this chair review. I do reviews and videos all the time, so check it out. Dash Off Road, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.